Dear me, you really made it up there. I still can't believe I actually completed this trek. But before the views, before the exhaustion, before the memories, there was day one. Our first day started in Dhotrey with a warm breakfast and a lot of excitement. Everyone was fresh, happy, and excited for the mountains. As soon as we started walking, everything around us felt beautiful. Sunny skies, cool mountain air, horses quietly passing by, and rhododendrons blooming here and there.
Nak, Anjali, kamu, Dudi.
अन्त म भन्नु न
We kept stopping every now and then, not just because we were tired, but because every view looked like something
How's
out
the
of a
Josh, guys?
painting. And of course, those little rest breaks somehow became the funniest moments too. By the time we reached Tonglu, all of us were already hungry again, so naturally we took a little tea snack break. After leaving Tonglu, the mountains suddenly changed their mood. The winds became so strong that at one point I almost lost my hat, and honestly, the whole situation was so dramatic and funny at the same time.
Deura lima batas chalyo.
And just when we thought the day was over, Tumling welcomed us with hailstones. Not rain, actual hailstones. We were standing there, freezing, tired, and slightly confused, but still incredibly happy. Day two started very early because we woke up to see the sunrise, and honestly, it felt unreal. The sky was slowly changing colors, the mountains looked golden, and for a few minutes everything around us felt completely still. I think that was one of the first moments during the trek where I truly paused and thought, wow, I'm really here. We finally started walking around 9 in the morning, and somehow the trail looked even more beautiful today.
Kurasa pulda manai ramailo,
हैन
ramailo.
होला हैन होला
Jiskauncha, bhamarale jiskauncha, bun bun kare. Tin chapa khatam dam.
By day two, I think all of us had started getting used to this mountain routine a little. Walk, rest, laugh, and repeat. There was less noise now and more moments where we were just silently admiring everything around us. And honestly, that silence felt comforting.
Hanging on, walking tall, Some days I got no use for it all. Working hard, making less. Some days are bad, bad at best. Foolish notions, foolish lies. I set to thinking I could make something of me, playing every game except the lottery, serving everybody else and told myself I'm free. Misery is a showing state of bad company.
One of my favorite moments from this day was lunch at Kayakata. Till now, I still think it was the tastiest meal of the whole trek. Maybe because we were starving, or maybe because we had it sitting outside with those beautiful views in front of us. But something about the moment felt so special. It's strange how the simplest things become core memories during treks.
Foolish notions, foolish lies, foolish.
Somewhere along the trail, we saw a tree broken by a landslide. The ground around it looked broken, but what surprised me the most was the tree itself. Even after everything it had gone through, it was still standing there in full bloom. That moment stayed with me because life feels a lot like that sometimes. Things fall apart, storms hit unexpectedly, and some days leave us feeling completely shaken. But even then, we still get to choose to give up or to bloom anyway.
Now we are here at Kalpokhari. We are staying here. Tomorrow we will go to Sandakphu.
How's the juice?
Excellent.
And we ended the day in the best way possible with hot tea, popcorn, and quite little conversations.
Hello, 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 hello.
We started the morning slowly at Kalpokhari by tying lungdars across the lake. Watching them move with the wind felt strangely peaceful. I even tried making one of those little rock towers and failed completely, but somehow that tiny moment is still one of my favorite memory from the trek. After that, we visited a small Buddhist temple nearby. We bowed our heads quietly and took a moment to pause. The view from that place was absolutely unreal. Around 10 in the morning, we finally started walking, and since today's trail was going to be really steep, our guide sent our bags ahead in car. So, for the first and last time, we were trekking almost empty handed, and it felt amazing.
तू कहे कि तेरे ही कदम के मैं निशान पे चलो रुको इशारे पे
But होइन रहेछ इङ्ल्यान्ड रोबर रहेछ
भन्ने रमाइलो बसन्तलाई
भमराले जिस्काउँछ भुन भुन गरेर कम्बर भाँची नाची
The trail was much narrower this time, with steep climbs waiting at almost every turn, and slowly the excitement started turning into exhaustion. At one point, Anjali suddenly slipped and fell. Thankfully, she wasn't hurt, but the whole moment was weirdly funny. The problem was, all of us were way too exhausted to even react properly, so after checking if she was okay, we just continued walking like nothing happened.
So an angel.
Especially during the last 1 kilometer, that final stretch felt never ending. But somehow, all of us kept pushing each other forward with jokes, random conversations, and pure stubbornness. And then, finally, Sandakphu. We rested for a while, then we headed towards Al, a place known for its sunset views. And somewhere on the way there, tiny little snowflakes started falling from the sky. At first, we couldn't even believe it. Snow? In April? And suddenly, all of us became little kids again. We were dancing, laughing, giggling over every tiny snowflake, and completely forgetting how exhausted we were just a few hours ago. I think that was one of the happiest moments of the whole trek. The mountains really have a beautiful way of surprising you when you least expect it. And then, finally, we reached Al and watched the sunset. Everything about that evening felt unreal, like I was living inside a dream I never wanted to wake up from. And while walking back to our homestay that night, I remember thinking, if this isn't happiness, then I honestly don't know what is.